this video, what I'm going to do is show how I bring 3 dimensions back to a 2-dimensional object. So what we have here is the 50 millimeter image that you saw earlier this week, and I'm going to make some modifications to it in the same way that I would doing muscles, so that you can see what the change is and why we have to do it. So for example, here we have a flattened image. All photographic images are flattened. It's a 2-dimensional object, and that's why they end up being flat. So what we're going to do is start painting the shadows back in. And I'm not going to do this too long, because if I did the entire face, you guys would be watching for a very long time. So we're just going to do enough here so that you can get an idea for what this actually does. Change the brush size down here a little bit. And what we're doing is we're enhancing the things on the face that you would normally consider to be curved. And as you can see, they're kind of flat on here. So it's hard to see. You'll notice that there's a Cupid's bow right here, which is that little indentation underneath the nose. And it's very hard to see. So we're going to work on the face a little bit. Going to do a little around the eyes too, because the eyes aren't in like that. The eyes have a little below them, they have a little above them. And look at the nose here. We have the same issue with the nose. The nose seems to flatten into the face and lose its shape completely. Well, for the most part. You can't see the area around the nose. Same around the lips. The lips should raise out. Same with the chin. The chin is farther away from the body, yet it looks kind of flattened into here. Now you're going to look at that and say, but I don't really see a difference. Well, that's because you've been watching me. We turn off the changes I made. You can see this is the original we started with. And here's the final result. As you can see, the lips pop out. The face pulls away from the background and from the hair so that you can see the curvature of the face better. And if you look around the eye, you'll see that the eye itself now has definition to it. And a little darker underneath the eye than I probably would normally do, but just for illustrative purposes. And then look at the nose. If you look at the area around the nose, you'll see that the nose shape comes back. You can now see where the nose falls with the face. So when I talk about retouching, I'm not talking about changing the shape of the face. As you saw with the lens corrections, sometimes that happens because of the distortion of the lens. You're actually putting the face back to its original shape, the shape that you could see with your eye. Here what we're doing is we're taking that flattening back and making the image more 3-dimensional, making it pop out of the screen, and making it look better.